Strategy is so simple even a child would understand it. However, it's strictly for those of legal age. Have you ever heard this boring old theory that as the civilization becomes more and more advanced, it also turns corrupt and morally bankrupt? Well, honey buns, I believe this hypothesis can work both ways. See, our civilization is in no way advanced, more like poor and borderline primitive. But if we introduce it to the highest levels of degeneracy, it might just push everyone in the right direction. For this push, we must create a porn film so perverse that everyone will start working for a better tomorrow. Simply genius. But this here pistol seems to be highly effective, actually. It was doing fuck you damage. I don't know how the fuck is the damage calculated, because I was doing more damage than the damage range on it. Suppose it may have something to do with the bullets being used. But who knows? Maybe it's just that the rats have like negative armor. Like the game does not tell you how is the damage calculated at any point. Like you can guess that this or that thing is armored maybe, but even armor piercing ammo doesn't seem to like do much of a difference. And it often feels that the numbers are just random, like random outside of the range that it shows. Like in this 7 to 13, well, I was hitting for 22. How? Why? No fucking clue. It should be random within that range, maybe modified by some modifier, but the game never tells you what and where can modify it way out of the range in both directions. Where are they? I don't understand the times when I load into a random encounter with like a caravan. Scavengers were supposed to be just, you know, friendlies. And it's a giant map where I then have to fucking search for them. I have sometimes left without fucking finding them because it's just too big and I'm not even sure if they spawned. It's such an oversight. Like, did I fucking playtest this? Hello. Ideas are commonly held to be incorporeal, but looky here, child. This man is the living embodiment of capitalism in all its grotesque and horrifying glory. Eh? The fuck that? So, this is what capitalism looks like. I always wanted to know. How am I not seeing it? Come on. Standing here, I can't see this target. Game. Really? From here? What the fuck do I need to step? What? I can't see that target from here. I can see this one, but not that one. I can see this one, but not that one. It's I don't know where I can see that from. Shit, this thing has a lot of HP. I need to... Oh, now it fucking hatches! Fuck you, game! What the fuck was that? I couldn't see it from any place here to neutralize it. And now in the middle of the fight, it's like, haha, now's the time. Well, shit. I wonder what my odds are. Probably not good. Yeah. Like, no joke, the random encounters are too hard. Like, I would understand if I was just super weak at combat and that's why they're hard, but I don't think I'm super weak at combat. Because I do most combat encounters, like, no problem. But these random ones, I just can't. Like, okay, this is relatively high level, but even the regular bandit attacks, there's like 5 of them, they knock someone out in like 1 round? What the fuck? Why make them that way? I just don't get it. And thus I just talk my way out of all of them. And load if I fail. And that's it. Ghazi Muhammad's kindness, I will become the most kind-hearted man in history. From now on, I promise not to hurt even the tiniest myrmic. Here, take everything I have. Thank you for this great news. Take everything and don't you dare say no. Okay. So I got some kind of garbage. And 22 experience points. What? Okay, I get it that these weren't the biggest quests in the universe, but why is the experience for them so pathetic? Like, I literally get more XP for one-hitting some low-level rat. It's like 34 XP. And for, well, resolving the dispute between these two guys that involved a few dialogues was technically a quest. I got 22 XP. Come on. For your good deed, you're really helping all the sick little mutants out there. Too bad there are fewer and fewer heroes like yourself around the wastes. 200 rubles and 56 experience. Come on. Why do these quests give no experience at all? Like fucking 1 spider's worth of experience for dragging my ass across the map. Who the fuck designed this? And I one-tapped him. Based. 63 damage. Get wrecked. 200 experience. Yeah, like, I one-tap a gorilla. Okay, sure, that's super lucky to get that crit, but still, 1 hit, 200 experience. A quest that involves running around all over the place? Yeah, maybe it can give you 100. Maybe. Not always. Vila, my favorite robotic grandson. Open the door for Grandpa Hexogen. Please, let me in. Outside it's nuclear winter and it's so cozy in your little bunker. Warning, my reports show a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. I prefer the term senior citizen. What if there was no war? What if it was all a misunderstanding and the authorities are not coming to get us because they want me dead? Fucking KGB. They saw that dream I had the other day about fighting a boxing match against Lin. Fucking commies, they are sailing us out in this terrible place, waiting for everyone to go so hungry they'd eat me up like Dr. Sausage. Funny story about Dr. Sausage is that in Soviet times it was basically invented as a type of boiled sausage that had a higher meat content than normal, and the idea was that it's to be fed to people who need to like recover from illness or something like that, and that's why it's called the doctor's sausage. But in the 90s, after the collapse of USSR, when a whole range of all kinds of meat products was available, it became kind of a symbol of like the cheapest garbage sausage you can get. It's kind of reclaimed its position as somewhat respectable sausage these days, in Latvia at least, but not entirely. They actually make it with like 90% meat or stuff these days, so it's not bad. But yeah, 90s Dr. Sausage was yeah, I don't know if it was fit to fulfill the idea of being super nourishing food. Matter. Talking way too much. The gist of it is this: an asteroid named 1997 TB146 is getting closer and closer to Earth. Today, it's close enough to be seen with the naked eye. Some have even given it a folk name, the Hesperus star. This asteroid has a radius of approximately 20 kilometers. If it strikes, it will wipe out 95% of life on Earth. Projected impact is in 30 to 130 years. If it's coming to Earth, and is 20 kilometers wide and can be seen as a star, it's not gonna be here in 30 to 130 years. It's gonna be here in seconds. In fact, it's like, I think it's, if you can see like a star, like a 20-kilometer object wouldn't reflect enough light to be seen on Earth, I think, from any significant distance. Like, yeah, it's not gonna be here in years. It's gonna be here in seconds. It might. I don't know if it needs to be in atmosphere or if 20 kilometers would be enough to, like, reflect enough sunlight to get here. I don't think an asteroid of 20-kilometer width could have any luminescence of its own. So yeah, this is hogwash. You can't. It's physically impossible to have an asteroid like that.